What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I think there's a lot of people that look at Jasmycoin and they go, okay, this price has risen quite a bit. It's gone up a significant amount and we see it going a lot further. But the question that always comes across my desk is like, what should their exit plan be? And I'm not going to be able to pick your exit plan for you. I think you guys need to find the best way to pick your exit plan. And the best way you could do that is by utilizing a spreadsheet. If you have a spreadsheet, I have a spreadsheet if you don't have one, where you can break down your own exit plan and see what you're willing to accept. And also understand, like, really sit with exactly how much you have at that moment, because the problem is that what people will do is they'll set an unrealistic exit plan. Or they'll say, I'm holding Jasmy to $1. There's no way that I'm not doing that. But they currently hold like 2 million Jasmy. And it's like, you realize that if you get to 50 cents, you're at $1 million, right? And you're telling me that you're comfortable with holding $1 million in one balance and not doing anything with it, right? That's where it ends up getting very difficult, because now whatever your exit plan was completely gets destroyed because you didn't realize how much you would have at a fraction of where you're going, right? At a fraction of what your high point is. And you need to come to a realization of what that would be, because it really does hit differently when you see that money in your account, that it's worth 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, $1 million. And you're like, okay, what should I do, right? I still get I still get jumpy and itchy, and it burns a hole in my pocket when I see $100,000 in one specific position, right? I know that I can take a little bit of profit, but now that I'm starting to get an understanding of what that feels like, it's easier to accept, a certain amount and leaving the rest that's in there, right? I was able to see, like, for example, VSG, and seeing at $100,000, taking $10,000 and still leaving 90,000 in there and feeling good about it, right? Now, obviously, if I knew where it was going exactly, I would be able to time the market perfectly and take out 50% of it and then put back in a certain amount to give myself the same amount of coins while also profiting, maybe 30% of what I took out. So the point is, Jasmycoin has a large future. You need an exit plan in front of you in order to kind of get the most out of what you can get with this position, because majority of people will end up seeing 100,000 and selling everything, which is understandable. It's $100,000. You turn maybe 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 into $100,000. It's a no brainer to take that, and it's not going to be something that you should be upset about. But people will kick themselves because they may have missed out on $1 million opportunity by selling everything that they own at those levels. So before we get into this, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. If you guys want this spreadsheet that I talk about in this video, feel free to check out Patreon. I have it listed. It's pinned to the top of my page, where you can see all exit plan spreadsheets, and you go through every single coin that you could have and build yourself an exit plan. And if you need me to add any to it, feel free to let me know. And if I see enough people that ask about it, I will add it to that spreadsheet as well. But let's go ahead and dive into this. First, let's check out where Jasmycoin is at the time of recording this video, which is 8:20 a.m. It's currently sitting at a 2% increase at a 21.51 or 2.1 cents, almost 2.2 cents level. It did get to about 2.2 cents twice today in the last 24 hours, but didn't hold that level. If you look at the last 7 days, it is up by 12%. You look at the last month, it's down by 4%. The last year, it's up by 281%. So it has risen quite a bit from these lower levels where you see, 30 or 40% of a penny, up to, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7 cents, up to a multiple $100 million market cap, or $1 billion, 1.5, 1.2, whatever $1 billion market cap. It's just amazing to see it get to those levels. Now you see how much I do have. I have $21,506.75. That kind of correlates to exactly what the price is. I have 1 million Jasmycoin in my possession. So with that being said, let's go into my exit strategy spreadsheet, which you're going to see here all broken down. Now, my exit strategy spreadsheet changes, right? And the reason why it changes is because of the level of popularity and impact that we see within it and what I'm willing to accept. If I accept something elsewhere, I'm willing to accept or kind of take a back seat and push it a little bit further here. And every single exit plan gets adjusted based off of what I accept in other positions, right? If I gain something massive in another play, I know that I don't need to necessarily accept this $10,000 or $5,000 or whatever. My initial investment for Jasmycoin was $4,000. I had 4,000 at 40% of a penny, giving me 1 million coins. It currently stands at about 2.1 cents, and that sits at about 21,500. Now from there, this is where my exit plan stands. I know that 5 cents was my old exit plan to start with to take my initial investment, but 10 cents is now my level to take my initial investment, which would be a $5 billion market cap. It's a no-brainer that I believe Jasmycoin will get to a $5 billion market cap. Where it is worth right now, I see it at a multiple X from where it is. So a $5 billion market cap is a no-brainer here. Sorry, I'm losing my voice right now. And if we look at, my next level will be 25 cents. 25 cents is a significant level. It's a quarter of a dollar. And I would take another 100,000, which would be $25,000, giving myself $35,000 total that I'm taking from that position. Now, keep in mind what that is worth. I still have 225,000 that I had at that level. Like, that's a lot of money. And I'm willing to accept a portion of it because I know of what this is going to be. So then we start to get up to a level of 45 cents. I decide to take a 200,000, which would be about 90,000 total coins. The reason why I say 45 cents, is because it's right before the 50-cent level, which I think 50 cents will be a little bit of a resistance point. So I like to take it beforehand and kind of tell myself that I'm going to take it at that level rather than seeing it just at 50 cents and resisting from there, because then I'll be excited about that. So the total will be 125,000. And then we get to 75 cents, which I will take another 100,000 at $75,000 realized gain. 95 cents right before a dollar with 250,000, which would be $237.5 thousand that I end up taking, totaling the amount of $437,500, which would be my expected number. And then you have levels above that, above a dollar. That's 100,000. I'm taking 200,000. Another 100,000. I'm taking $300,000, totaling the max supply of 900. Sorry, my voice is really going out. $937,500 here, and the expectation would be for 437,500. The reality would be $125,000. Now, this is my exit plan. And the reason why I built this exit plan this way, I've had multiple cases to where I said I would become a millionaire from this. Jasmycoin millionaire. And there is that chance still. There may be a change depending on how aggressive this does move. But most likely I'm going to stick to this exit plan. It's very simply put, easy to accept these levels. And as it does get to 50 cents and a dollar, and I don't see it maybe go above that point. Let's say it does resist and it doesn't give me that ability. Well, now I can just take whatever I have in there and just end up making whatever off of that. So like if I take this and I leave the rest that's in there and I'm like, all right, well, I could just take the 337,000. If it doesn't get to that, or I can take whatever is left, which would be 150 out of the 250 that's there. Now, if you don't notice, I do still have 50,000 that's left. That will be for what I plan to hold on for the long term and see what Jasmycoin can be for the long term. And maybe it can be the Bitcoin, a new Bitcoin, a new mover that grows by literally thousands of percent, tens of thousands of percent, or whatever. You never honestly know what it's going to be in the next 10 years. So that's why I will always have a play in every single position that I do hold that is a long-term position, because you never know what it's going to be. So anyways, let me know what you're thinking about this exit plan. Let me know if you have one. Again, if you want to get one of these exit plans, I have a full or all exit plan spreadsheets on Patreon. You just sign up for, I think it's the profit hands level or profits level. If you want to join as that level, I think it's like $10 for that membership, and then you'll be able to get all spreadsheets that you want and get access to all of them and be able to utilize them and build yourself a solid exit plan so you don't miss out on a crazy amount of money. And you also don't sell everything from the beginning or wait until you get to the highest point possible and then it ends up decreasing and you keep telling yourself, I'm going to wait till it gets back, and it continues to fall and continues to fall and continues to fall, which may be a detriment to what you have in your portfolio and your balance. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to check out Margex, that link is in the description. But I'm going to get out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.